There you have it.
Nice, nice.
The announcement.
Yes, yes. And with that begins phase 2.
Welcome to Fog Towns, where over 60% of the population is Filipino.
We're making the Lumpia movie we've always wanted to make. The first film was homemade, but it surprisingly gained a loyal cult following. So 3 years ago, we helped kickstart our project to life, and we backed that Lumpia. Now, we're asking you to help us get this film in front of the cameras this winter.
The biggest challenge for any film, and for Colombia, has always been financing and convincing people that this is a movie that needs to be made, and we still firmly believe that.
And we shot that announcement video that you saw, a couple of test fight scenes, as well as some other mock-ups of Korea in different outfits.
Hiding under a table, Moon's eyes widen as if he's seen a ghost.
No way, it's Lumpia Man.
When I found out Mark Munoz was on Lumpia 2, it felt like we scored the touchdown.
It gives our group and this project a lot of credibility.
From the old Kuya to the, I guess, Kuya 2.0, huh?
How often do you see a Filipino-American movie? I bleed Filipino blood. And for me, that's what it's about. It's sticking true to my roots, brings the Philippines to light and the Filipino-American culture.
And I'm excited. Heightens the movie a lot more, and I think there's going to attract a lot more audience to check this out for sure.
Having a UFC fighter will help get people on board saying, hey, Mark Munoz is going to be in a movie. We should go out and support him. Going to help support the cause as well.
Now, 3 years later, we're armed with a script finally, and it's hopefully proof to you guys as well as our original backers that we are moving forward with this project.
I mean, yeah, the Kickstarter was 3 years ago, but we're still here thinking about this project every day, trying to make things happen. We're not going to give up. We're not going to give up on you. We will get this movie done.
So here at Cedar Spark, we're trying to raise the funds to start shooting the film this winter. So not only do we have perks and rewards you can help support us in,
you can also see that you can contribute to actual departments. So you can see and know exactly where your money is going to. You can go to the camera department, budget department.
You can go to catering, craft services, give us more lumpia.
Yeah, stunts.
Lumpia ammunition, because we're always going to run out of lumpia for Mark Munoz.
Yeah, a lot of sauce department.
Yeah, the sauce department.
Wrapper department.
The wrapper department.
Fryer, we get the fryer on set.
All right, Lumpia lovers, strap on your seatbelts. Are you ready to go down this journey with me?
Join the Lumpia Wrecking Machine!
And back us up.
Woo!
All right.
All right. There we go. It's been 3 years. We're kind of Google has Livecast has actually changed since we last done this. Huh?
Yeah, I know. It's I think you got an echo. There's an echo going on here, Pat.
It's been 3 years. We're kind of. I hear my voice. It's because the cast is going live right now, so I'm gonna turn that off. We last done this.
There's like a delay. I know. It's you got an echo. There's an echo going on here, Pat.
This is funny. I hear my voice. I love.
What is going on? Oh, you know what? It's probably. Here, let me turn this off. Can you hear me now? Hello?
That's you. It wasn't me. It was you the whole time.
Okay. I was watching it on the YouTube. That makes sense. That makes sense.
Oh,
Alright.
AJ.
We're
This
here,
is,
Pat. 3 years later.
I know. What's up, Lumpia lovers? We have viewers here, so it's great to welcome back. Today was an interesting day. We finally unleashed our announcement, right, AJ?
Unleashed.
Unleashed the beast, or in this case, unleash the Lumpia wrecking machine.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, no. What do y'all think?
What am I looking at? Am I looking at YouTube, or is there like a Q&A on this? So, you know what? People who've seen our last Lumpia cast last year, I don't know. There's new features here. I see a Q&A thing here, and I believe I'm supposed to go to the main page. I'm trying to figure out how to get your last year.
Okay.
Oh, that's your voice. So maybe it's on the YouTube page. Am I going, or back to the event page?
We got 11 people watching now. What's up, 11 people?
11 people.
How y'all doing? Okay, let me.
So we're gonna settle down here quick, and then let us know. I mean, you saw we just replayed the announcement trailer that we've been kind of hyping up all week. Though we've kind of known the news for a while now, and I've been reading some of the reactions while I was at work today. AJ, your thoughts?
No, I think people are definitely excited. I mean, they're, you know, I think they were wondering what we were going to say, you know, because, you know, there's like, will you be angry? What's your reaction going to be? But, you know, because it has been a while, so I'm sure people are like wondering what's up. And, you know, but we definitely have been putting work in. The development phase does take some time. We were able to get Mark Munoz on board, which is huge. So we're going to keep moving forward. You know, we've been having a lot of meetings. We've been, you know, doing lots of tests, storyboards, animatics, and that kind of thing. So, you know, to come back with this announcement, I think is a good thing. And hopefully, people are happy with the progress. You know.
Is there anything interesting you've read? I don't know. I haven't really had time to kind of go through my phone and check out everything, but I've kind of seen a bit of it. Anything interesting that
Yeah.
in terms of reaction?
It's interesting because, you know, like, I'm not sure how many, you know, like, Mark Munoz fans were familiar with the Lumpia franchise. You know, the movie.
Can we call it a franchise now? We only made one.
The Lumpia property. They're like,
well, Lumpia's always been a franchise, right? People have been eating it. People have been making Lumpia forever. So I guess in its own right, it's its own little food franchise.
Yeah. And some people were even thinking that, because I've been doing the pop-up stuff, they're like, oh man, is you guys going to do another food event on Monday? You know, what kind of Lumpia you guys are going to be serving? I was like, oh no, man, that's the movie. So, but as far as reactions, I mean, you know, like, people are, you know, on Mark Munoz's Facebook page, I mean, people are, you know, are definitely, you know, they put love, they put ha-ha. So I guess,
they probably think it's an April Fool's joke, like, ha-ha, Mark Munoz, egg rolls, Lumpia, ha-ha, I get it. Wait, it's July, it's not April.
Yeah, so that was sort of the curious, you know, reactions I saw out there. But no, I think it's overall positive, and let us know out there. Let us know how you're feeling. I think Lawrence is trying to get.
Okay, I see it now. So it's not this. I'm on the event page, and I see the reactions or comments. So I see Earl there, Michael Kobayashi, Lawrence, Gerald said something earlier today. Now, is this connected to the YouTube comments? If I go to the YouTube comments, are the same comments happening there? And I don't see anything. So let's do this. You can either put your comments on the event page, or on the YouTube page, you can actually comment directly on the YouTube video. So there's a YouTube link and also the event page. But we'll scan through both pages.
Man,
and,
yeah.
If you have any questions, the way it works is just ask us anything. You know, we really put ourselves out there, right? It's like, you know, we're not hiding. And I don't think that's the purpose of us to hide. I mean, I think a part of this campaign is to be kind of real. And we did a Kickstarter address. I mean, most of the people here are original Kickstarter backers, but we did a long 7-minute what we call the state of the Kickstarter address. I don't know how many people saw that. It was posted late last night. but it was really kind of giving our original Kickstarter backers kind of a real talk, right, AJ? Real talk for 7 minutes.
Yeah. No, definitely. It was good. Yeah, you know, and that's something that, you know, we have to do. You know, I mean, we're putting ourselves out there and letting people know what's going on. So.
Hi, Missy. I see you. Lawrence is there. I think he wants to come in, but
Yeah.
I just want to talk to you first, AJ. I mean,
Okay.
this is buddy time between me and you.
It is, yeah.
You know, we before we invite guests in, let's
Sure.
you know,
Let me
I mean,
focus here and
yeah.
stop clicking around and focus on you, Pat.
Wait, is it? Oh, the camera on me. Hold on. I just want to make sure that it goes to you. Oh no, okay, good. Because I'm trying to get back into my Google webcam. This was a fun thing to do though 3 years ago. We discovered this this thing, and it really helped us in terms of just connecting to our supporters and our friends, and it's fun. I'm not much of a podcast person, but it's pretty fun. I mean, you know, I'm already sitting in front of a computer editing or writing, so why not just talking to my computer screen?
Yeah, yeah. No, exactly. To a live person. Yeah, this is good.
Is what I do every night.
Huh?
This is what I do every night anyway. I'm going to buy a computer.
I know. No, this is good. I mean, you know, I definitely missed those, you know, I mean, it was only 30 days, but, I mean, I felt like we did, like, 5 live webcasts or something, you know, so it was a lot of fun. And, yeah.
So I have to confess something, AJ. You know, I just got this in the mail today, so I was tempted of, like, canceling the Webcast so I could watch my Batman vs Superman Ultimate Edition. They just came in the mail today, Steelbook Edition. So all the nerds out there, I got mine early because I don't think it's out till tomorrow morning. But so you pre-order stuff, guys. You pre-order stuff. I'll probably watch this after the Webcast.
Is the extended version better than the regular version? I mean, I haven't seen.
You know what? Maybe there's another thing we can ask the fans. I mean, is the Ultimate Edition really better? Because I wasn't really fond of the theatrical version, but you know, from experience, the Ultimate Editions, director's cuts, I love those things because as a filmmaker, I know how hard it is to kind of tie in stuff, and you know, as an editor, AJ, I'm sure you know that sometimes you cut out you have to kill your babies in essence, right? Like cut the stuff that you love.
Definitely. No, there's always stuff you fall in love with through all the stages, you know. It's just you got to make it fit a format, you know, like working in television. I mean, there's so much that you want to put in there. You know, Mr. Robot, our first cuts were like an hour and a half.
We should tell people why you're talking about Mr. Robot. AJ worked on season 1.
Yeah, season 1, Mr. Robot, assistant editor.
But then you actually were an editor in one episode called...
well, assistant editor.
Oh, yes, okay.
In all of them.
I'm mixing it up with Covert Affairs. You had an editor.
The other USA Network show.
Yeah.
Very different shows. No, I did the gag reel for Mr. Robot. So, if you have the DVD out there. No, but I was assistant editor on 3 episodes. There were only 10 overall. I assisted an editor named Philip Harrison. The editors are all in New York now. So it's a new crew. But I worked on that show last summer, which was...
Congratulations, by the way. All these Emmys, the nominations.
Yeah.
I'm kind of pissed, though, that they don't have a Best Assistant Editor nomination. You know, I'm sure you would have been nominated, AJ.
Yeah.
I mean, all these other people get all the spotlight, right? They steal all that stuff. But
exactly, unsung heroes. No, you know, there's a lot of people in post, as well as production, of course, who are unsung, and you know, it's all an integral part of the process. So, my editor is awesome. He gave a shout out to me in this article recently. So, it's good. And currently on Legends of Tomorrow right now on the CW for superhero fans out there. I know you're a Marvel fan, Pat. So.
I mean, I'm a comic book fan. I'm more of a Marvel fan because I just grew up Marvel, though for the record, I wore Superman underoos as a kid. So I was a Superman fan first.
Yeah.
Then I read Spider-Man, and I just fell in love with Marvel. But I love Batman and Superman. If there's any 2 DC characters I like, that's why this movie, as much as it hasn't, I don't, you know, it's not really the best film. It's still nerdtastic to actually see them in the same movie. So.
Oh yeah.
I wish it was Christopher Reeve and I'd pick any Batman. I guess Christian Bale would have been cool.
Yeah. No man, those Richard Donner Superman movies were awesome. It's like.
So I'm trying to keep track of here. The YouTube comments are different than the event comments. It really means that I have to have both pages up so I can see. Yeah. So Brian Robles, hi. Gerald's out there. He's, how you doing? He's on a YouTube comment. So again, let us know. Comment on here if you have a question. We'll see it. Lawrence says, "Hoo DC Legends of Tomorrow," which is another AJ Colomé special, right? Where are we at with Legends of Tomorrow, AJ?
We're starting to shoot right now, season 2. So if you saw for those who were watching the last finale, there's a teaser for like a new group that'll possibly open it up to more people coming in, new cast. So check that out. I'm going to head back there August 11 on the 3rd episode, episode 203. But right now I believe they're shooting episode 1. So, well, we're not here to talk about my editing stuff.
But this is good catch-up. We're catching up before we get to the meat and potatoes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've been busy with the last 3 years is these shows, man. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to do this stuff. As full time in television is like it's like a 50, 60 hour work week, and we work from like 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. And the schedule is in flux every day. You don't know like what cuts are needed. You don't know how things are going to be changed, what the showrunner needs. Sam Esmail and Mr. Robot, was awesome. Definitely a hard worker, and wanted to control all aspects of it, of course. He's actually directing every episode in season 2, all 12 episodes. And what I've heard is they're doing block shooting, which is they're shooting all 12 episodes at the same time, sort of, like in the same location. So if they're in one location, they're going to shoot all those scenes in that location. I believe that's what I've heard. So all 12 episodes are being directed by the showrunner.
Wow.
So it's intense, and it's hard to, it's hard to work on other stuff, while we have this huge project as well, and it's a shout out to our awesome team out there, who's, putting in work, with meetings, Lawrence and Lisa putting a lot of work out there, Jeff, Dan, and we need a big team to make this happen. So we all have our commitments, our full-time job, the schedules, and so we're all trying to do this and juggle many things. But we're still here. So how about you, Pat? What's new with you?
My life has always been lumpia out for the last 3 years, but I think most people know that I'm having a baby in 4 weeks, so that's probably the biggest news.
Where's that sound effect? Woohoo!
I know, where's the sound effect? I forgot. I don't know. Q&A. I see Q&A, and I see sound effects control room.
Yeah, let's.
I think maybe we should invite some guests now. I'm gonna start inviting some special guests here, and then I don't know if you can check out their talk about Seed and Spark. Folks there. What's about?
I first heard about Seed and Spark through Jerry Maravilla, when I edited his short film called Cross. That was a couple years ago, and what I liked about Seed and Spark was that it was sort of it was almost like a wedding registry, because you can contribute to specific departments within production or within post. So within production, you can, say if your budget was $10,000, you can say, okay, $2,000 is going to lights, $1,000 is going to the camera or whatever, and so it kind of shows that you're moving on to that next stage and you have a plan and you know where the money's going. And as I'm working on it today, it's a really great tool because you can manage your all your your supporters. So all the people who have donated, you can like, with each of their names, you can like check on their rewards. You can send a thank you note to them really quick, and it'll tell you if you sent the thank you note. And it's really catered to filmmakers. There's also this filmmaker toolbox that if we get 1,000 followers, which is something we'll stress later on, if you get 1,000 followers, you get this certain package for filmmakers.
So that's something new. So maybe I didn't know that. I'm learning as we're going with this too. So you're saying if we get 1,000 followers, what happens?
We get a filmmaker's like toolbox. And
I've always wanted a hammer and a screwdriver. Is that what's in the toolbox?
Yeah, exactly. It comes with a wrench, a couple. Let's see here. StevensSpark.com box. What's in the box?
For anyone who's looking right now, if you can't back us up right now, just follow the website. I'm putting the website on the YouTube video. It is we have a bit.ly / Lumpia2, very easy. So bit.ly / Lumpia2. Lumpia2 is the website.
Can you call? Do you want to know what's in the box?
Yes, go ahead.
All right. So we get here. Let me share my screen here. Screen share. Let's see. Should I share my calculator? Yeah. Let's see. Make sure there's nothing bad on my screen. Okay, there we go. Okay. So if you see here, can you see it? Can you see it?
Yes, I do.
So free clip encoder. Okay, here it is. Yes. So this is what we get when you get 1,000 followers.
I mean, those are all great benefits to have. I guess anything is always an advantage to have, but I mean, we should also talk about. So, if you guys are watching this right now, if you get a chance to go to the Seed and Spark website and follow us, I think we're going to announce incentives. So, if you're an original Kickstarter backer, we have a few announcements to make. That's why we're trying to hold off on some of these. If anyone's going to Comic-Con this week, there's something we're going to be announcing tomorrow morning, but I think we may announce it tonight. So if you may want to stay tuned, if you are a nerd or a Lumpia lover or just a lover of just great exclusive stuff, you seen the Comic-Con exclusive, AJ? Without ruining it, we're not going to say what it is.
Yeah, so it's cool, man. Who's going to Comic-Con?
Yeah, who is going to Comic-Con?
Let me
I'm going to Comic-Con. I'm always there every year, so I know we're going to invite our first few guests here. I believe they're also going to Comic-Con too.
Actually, I didn't read out what's in the box, Mark. I'm catching up.
Go ahead.
Sorry. Okay. What's in the box? Right, now that I'm back on free clip encoder, there you go. So turn your iPad. Let me share it again. Screen share. Entire screen. Okay. Free clip encoder. So turn your iPad, iPhone, or Android device into the wireless director's monitor to keep an eye on every shot in real time. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Teradek. This is actually to go back again to Mr. Robot, when Sam Ismail was in New York, we were editing in LA, we would use a product by Teradek, which was a hardware box, which did like a real stream output.
AJ, we're losing viewers. I think it's up the ratings now. Let's welcome Earl Balon. Yes, and the effects are back. Yes.
What up?
What's up, Earl?
Welcome, Earl.
How's it going, dudes?
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, AJ. It was
That was
we need a. It's I have to act also as the TV executive here.
yeah. That was getting boring. I was like, whatever. I'll put a link.
Earl, you have a lot of things in your resume, but just introduce people who don't know who you are and introduce yourself.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm Earl Balin. I'm an actor, improviser, artistic director of an improv group called Rubna Improv. I'm one of the associate producers on the project and stuff, and yeah, that's it. Woo!
And you sound the sexiest today with your professional microphone and like studio Sennheiser or what is?
This is I know.
Putting us to shame with my headphones.
I'm sorry. It's just this is all I have. I just have this mic. This is only one because I sold everything else.
Oh, you did? This is all we have left. What we see here in the background is all that Earl has left.
Yeah, that's
all that he owns right now.
Just that printer.
Earl, I don't know if any of the the gamers out there recognize the sexy voice here in front of you, but you may recognize his voice from this video game. It's a small independent game called Tomb Raider, right?
Yeah, pretty. Not like it's only
we said that the viewers went up.
Its 20th anniversary this year. It's not huge.
Dude, I know, man. It's a franchise right there.
Franchise.
Tell us about your character. Who's your character?
My character in Tomb Raider and Rise of the Tomb Raider is this guy named Jonah. He's a big Polynesian dude. He's like Lara's right hand.
And you're also on the sequel too.
Yes,
and it's amazing. It's amazing. It's like I can't get your. It's like that's Earl. That's Earl in the video game. That's not.
Yeah. Fucking kick-ass, man. How was that? How was that like? I mean, the motion capture, voiceover. Like, what was that like?
Oh, dude, it was crazy. The putting on the motion capture suit for the first time and like being covered in balls and stuff, and all this tech, just like enveloped in tech, was just it was kind of an interesting thing. But it was pretty awesome. Like I didn't think I was gonna ever get to do that kind of acting, but like it was great. So
yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. And was it like a nylon thing? I mean, is it hot, sweaty? I mean, what kind of?
It's surprisingly cool. It's pretty breathable. It's just really hard to get into because it's really snug. But they have like ventilation, like holes in the armpit and along the sides. So it's actually pretty comfortable over the course of a day.
That's awesome, man. Very cool. Yeah. Very cool.
Snazzy.
Do people recognize the hardcore Tomb Raider fans? Have you been recognized?
No, because the character doesn't look anything like me. So. Well, I mean, I don't think he looks anything like me. I'm sure people kind of do.
Yeah,
he's a large brown man, so I mean, like, he looks somewhat like me, I guess.
Yeah. Nice. And you play the game, right? I'm assuming, like.
Yeah, I just finished the sequel maybe a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. And you're a playable character, right?
No, not in the second one. In the first one, I'm playable in multiplayer, but in the second one, it's mostly just it's just a single person campaign, single player campaign. So it's just Lara.
Got it. Well, man. So what'd you think of the today?
Sorry, what was that?
What'd you think of the announcement today?
Oh, dude, super excited. I mean, we were there.
Well, you knew already. To be fair, you didn't find out today, Earl. I mean, as an associate producer, you already knew about it. So. You had a few months to process this. So.
I did because I was at the test shoot, so that was pretty cool. I mean, it's always exciting to see how people are going to react to something like that because you never really know. Because I mean, you can always look at somebody's like how many followers they have and all this, but like whether or not people accept it and stuff is always kind of it's an exciting thing. It's hard to tell the future, because nobody's like apparently. So but it was really awesome to see just kind of the reaction and to see especially on Mark's Facebook page how people were excited about it. So
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
pretty cool.
It's cool, you know. And then they're coming up with like their own villain names. You
Yeah,
know?
yeah. Vinegar villain. Yeah. Vinegar Man.
Vinegar Man.
That would be a villain. That's like a complimentary right there,
I
right?
know, right?
But you know, by them mentioning it, we can't use it anymore because then they'll think I'm just ripping off their ideas. So you know what, Vinegar Man, no, we can't use.
Sarsawan Man.
Sauce Boy.
Balut Boy.
It's funny how people like the first interaction. Oh, so it's a Lumpia Man superhero. So let's have Vinegar Boy and Adobo Boy and it's like, oh
Right.
my God, like
Right.
what did I do?
How about Waterman?
Waterman.
Waterman. Covering the label. I'm just kidding.
Barrel Man.
AJ, let's see. Anything else on the comments there? Any questions?
Yeah. Mark was like, covered in balls. Who's gonna let that go? I know. There's kind of a latency. I'm getting used to here. So
This is a family show, Earl. This is a family show.
Oh, sorry.
You knew what you were doing, Earl. I know you lobbed that for us, and we missed that. But there's we're getting used to this. We're reading comments. I think we just need like a comment reader. Maybe like when we have another guest, I'll just shout out comments whenever people are talking.
It's hard to keep track of 2 pages, so let's go back to the goals. So the back to the Student Spark today. I don't know, AJ, if you can go. What's unique about this? Let's talk about the wish list. So this is unlike Kickstarter, right? Kickstarter was heavy on the reward incentive. So that hence all the T-shirts that we had to give away, DVDs and stuff, and have you. But what makes Student Spark unique?
Well, Student Spark is unique in that we have a wish list, and I'll share my screen again.
Earl, have you been able to look at the this whole new wish list thing?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Like how it's.
Let's go over it. It'll be fun. So let's go over this together because I am also learning what this wish list is, people.
Student Spark. Is that?
So I guess the wish list. I see wardrobe. What else categories do you see here, Earl?
I see the Lumpia Wrangler. I remember that.
Lumpia Wrangler. See, your eyes directed to the Lumpia Wrangler because in a test shoot you were one of the Lumpia Wrangler. I think, is that Justin's hand or your hand?
That's Justin's hand right here.
Justin's hand. Where's Justin? Justin, where are you? Lumpia Wrangler. I was gonna pick on the Lumpia Wrangler today. So right now, let's see. How much is the Lumpia Wrangler on the wish list?
I think it's 400.
How much is the Lumpia Wrangler going for?
500.
How much is the going rate in the market for a Lumpia Wrangler? I need to know.
That's about right, I think. 500.
Yeah.
Though not everyone knows the original Lumpia Wrangler in the first movie. I mean, aside from myself and my brother, because shooting the original movie was really just a 1-man or 2-man team. But the Lumpia Wrangler was always, well, my then girlfriend, now my wife, and now the mother of my first child, was Melanie. So Melanie, Janelsa, give a shout out to the original Lumpia Wrangler. We would put a real Lumpia on a green screen, and you've probably seen this on the behind-the-scenes footage of the original film, and we would twirl it on the green screen just to get that effect of the Lumpia whirling around.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same as what it was back in the original Star Wars, where they used models and stuff and matte paintings. So in this case, we used real Lumpia and Lumpia grease, to do. But now, if you saw the original announcement, we had everything's visual effects, right? Courtesy of our very own Joseph Huggins, right, who did all VFX.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Shout out to him. I'm gonna invite him here. Let's see.
So Joseph, there are a lot of things VFX that we did on the test shoot and stuff that we haven't shown yet. But this is a 60-day campaign that we're doing. We're trying to give ourselves more breathing room, just because we're a little older and hopefully wiser though in these kind of things. But the goal of this really, just to reiterate, because I think we haven't really clarified it in our campaign yet. We still have to clean this up. But the goal of our phase 2 of our crowdfunding campaign is to get us to the shooting phase, and the plan right now is to shoot this winter by January, hopefully after our holidays, and we're going to shoot. We have specific scenes that we're going to shoot. We have a specific strategy, and with the original cast and some of our surprise cast members that we're casting, we're going to be announcing that throughout the campaign. So this is just day one. Day one of our. It's not Back That Lumpia. It's now called the Join the Lumpia Wrecking Machine. And AJ, we have the wish list here, but before we go through that, where are we at right now in terms of where are we at amount-wise?
We are at 1,275.
12,075. Yes. And how many contributions were that added?
That's 1,200, Pat.
No, how many backers? How many backers is that? 5. All right. So when we get a backer or a supporter or a Lumpia supporter, we do this. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3. How many more? 4. 5. Can we give them? All right, and I can't read the names. This is under yours, AJ. So can we read who are our first 5 Lumpia Wrecking Machine supporters?
Let me shout them out here. We got Jerry Maravilla.
Jerry, thank you.
Bobby Dalton Roy.
Bobby Dalton. Bobby! You get another one of these, Bobby. Thank you. Another one for a bonus. We could do that a lot more, but thank you.
And Kim.
And
we have Missy Santos.
Missy, always supporting us.
And Apple Perea.
Yes, April. In the Bay Area. All right.
Y'all.
All people. Thank you guys so much for being day one. You're getting a special prize. Actually, there's a prize here. I'm giving. I don't have it yet because I got to reveal it tomorrow. But regardless, if we don't get meet our goal in 60 days, though I don't want to jinx it. You are guaranteed a 11 by 17 poster of the Lumpia 2 announcement. So this graphic you see, this really amazing photo you see of Mark Munoz fighting 2 of our stuntmen. You'll get that 11 by 17 poster for free. So you got that for free. And that goes for anyone that puts in at least let's see, $25 today. So if you put in at least $25 today, if you're the first follower, $25, you also get a poster. So you heard that. Cool Justin, this welcome Justin Kizon.
I know that guy.
You also get a poster. Did you hear that, Justin?
Oh. What's up, guys?
You're gonna have to mute that that YouTube video.
Over. Yo, Luke, can we? What's up, guys?
Like on the radio show. Sir, turn your radio off. Sir.
You have to mute your YouTube video. You're like Back to the Future time.
Oh my God! So much audio happening.
Okay. I think sensory overload got turned on. I'm sorry. Bye.
Hey, Justin.
Time. Hi, guys. I just realized.
What's up, Justin?
That was a terrible entrance. Hi.
No, it's a perfect entrance for you.
Equivalent of like tripping on stage or something, right?
No.
Brush myself off. No one saw that.
Everybody, welcome Justin. He's on. Hey, everyone.
Just to reiterate, before Justin interrupted us, if you put in at least $25 today before the end of our Lumpia live webcast, just $25, you will get an 11 by 17 poster. But that's not all. There's another twist to this, all right? If you're an original Kickstarter backer, original Kickstarter backer, if your name matches your current support, you will get that poster signed by Mark Munoz. So all you need is just $25. That's all. $25 if you're Kickstarter backer. Anything, and that's only for the first until the end of this LoopyCast. So we're gonna shut down right now. Turn it off. No, just kidding. End the LoopyCast right now. Okay. Okay. So Justin. So we asked Earl, and introduce yourself.
Oh, hi. My name is Justin Keyson, and I don't have any of the cool credits that Earl's got, so I'm not involved in so like. No,
you got some credentials. Come on, you got nerd credentials.
I write for a blog called Agents of Guard.
Yeah.
I'm also a writer-director too, and I'm associate producer with Earl on this film. So.
Yes, I started as an associate producer also for the debut. So we're fellow ass prods here. So you know.
Yeah.
Every movie and every film needs some ass prods, just so you know, ass prods.
Ass
I'm
prods.
gonna get a nameplate that just says ass prod.
We're ass prods.
Ass prods. So yeah, let's give it up for the ass prods. Yes. Oh yeah. Justin, so Justin, I know you were there at the test shoot also. What's your reaction to the announcement this morning?
Was really excited to finally see the footage cut together. It was exciting just being there on the test shoot. I mean, definitely, I think I kept it was that moment where I really realized, wow, this is actually happening, and it looks like we're actually making a movie. And was really stoked to see how it was all going to be cut together. When I got ready this morning to go before I went to work, I was like, oh great, Pat put it up, and I was really happy with what I saw. Like the footage looked great, and it looked really, just Mark looked great. I was really stoked. I was really happy with how it turned out. Yeah.
Oh. Mm. And have you been reading? I don't know if you seen the reactions from other people and stuff. Like anything in particular you saw, notice, or?
It's funny because I think you guys mentioned a lot of the reactions that was on Mark's Facebook page, and. It's a thing where it's like, yeah, generally speaking, it seems like somebody's like, and then like the sequel or the villain is another Filipino food. Like that seems to be it's like that's the other joke. It's like we get it.
No, that's cool.
What's that? What's that?
El Conquistador or something.
What's that other food? It's a carrot, flaming carrot, and you know what I'm talking about? That independent, the comic property. Flaming carrot.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's a food. The food. They look like food, right?
He was just like a superhero with literally a carrot helmet. Yeah.
So maybe a lot of people think that Lumpia Man's like that. It's just a guy with a lumpia.
Like he's wearing a lumpia head.
Lumpia head. Yeah.
Don't spoil it, man. Don't spoil it.
Well, we don't have Vinegar Man anymore. Obviously, we have no more Vinegar Man.
No, I didn't nix that guy.
Thank you. Now I can't use Vinegar Man anymore. He's probably copyrighting and trademarking that Vinegar Man now.
I mean, he's gonna throw a little.
When Lumpia 2 comes out, we're gonna be up against Vinegar Man the movie. That's what's gonna happen.
Well, if you look closely at that visual effects shot, there's actually a face on there. As Olympia goes towards the camera, there's a little face going.
It's like a sausage party. Coming a sausage party.
Everybody's
got that hallucinating. Now. But then I'm like, oh, that's weird. Thanks, AJ, for pointing that out.
Yeah.
We were talking about Comic-Con, so I'm assuming both of you guys are going. I think you said you guys were going. I mean, you guys go every year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Since
pretty much.
A couple years ago, anyway.
I think this is my 20th.
What was that? Sorry.
I think it's my 20th anniversary going. Somehow.
20th?
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin is an original. All of us, we're just bandwagon Comic-Con attendees, but he was there for. Awesome. Before all this got crazy, right?
Yeah. No, like Yeah, I was there well before the crowds and etc.
Yeah, you could just walk up and get your exclusive.
You could walk up the day
your
of and buy
Ninja Turtle arcade toy. It would have been sold out. They would have a bunch of them, and you can like walk up. Right?
Yeah, no, it was easier. It was easier to walk around. That's something I definitely remembered.
Yeah.
But those were sad days though back then, Justin, because they didn't have Pokemon Go back then. That was the problem.
Oh my God.
Yeah, those were sad times.
That was before
I
Hall
don't know.
earlier.
So now there was no Hall H in 1996. So
Yeah. I mean, it was actually. I mean, was there any kind of film or TV property there? I mean,
there always was. Like there was like something kind of promoting that they figured like, oh, we can promote like a cartoon or like Starship Troopers had a thing there once. I remember when I was there, Sleepy Hollow like had a panel, but the only person on the panel was Casper Van Dien. So like not even Tim Burton, not Johnny Depp, just like who can we get? And I figured like Casper was available.
Yeah.
So no, it was cool though. I mean like I think it didn't really blow up until 2003 when I started noticing the lines got bigger.
Right. What came out in 2000? Was it what came out?
You know what? Like 2002 was like Ghost Spider-Man. So I think.
Oh, that's right.
I think by that point, like superhero movies were becoming real. So 2003 was, or a bit more, or like more popular. 2003, that's where like everyone started jumping on the superhero movie bandwagon at that point. So.
But then it got really crazy when Twilight became a thing.
No, that got nuts when Twilight came out.
Right.
That's when it went nuts. So.
Yeah. Well, it brought in a new crowd. You know.
Yeah.
That from there, it brought on more people, and you know, that's when it got ruined, right, guys?
Totally.
Speaking of Spider-Man, actually, there's a question on the comment page, like thoughts on Tom Holland as Peter Parker, Spider-Man.
I did.
I love it. It doesn't rival though the fact of Mark Munoz as Kuya though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Like it's nice, but not the actual Mark Munoz announced it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Joe's also saying the explosion of Comic-Con G4 TV.
That helped.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. More
we were
coverage.
just talking about Attack of the Show on the way down.
Oh, yesterday? Yeah. They don't exist.
So we are still at. I mean, you know, for day one, $1,275 is not bad, man. It's actually way beyond what we really expected for first day. So first off, I just want to thank all the followers and supporters that came out on day one. But if you're watching this, you know, want to get a poster, you know, come and put in at least $25. Help us out. Help us if you like the test footage. Get us into the shoot on January and help us pay everyone because you know I'm tired of asking for favors. Me and AJ, right? Too many favors.
Right.
And right on cue, our producer Lawrence steps in right when we're talking about crew pay.
What's up, Lawrence?
Lawrence is still a frozen icon, so I thought that was him, but it was just his profile picture.
Yeah.
There
you go.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Lawrence, now you're a talking icon. Turn on your camera so we can see you.
Unless you don't have any pants on.
I mean, that's totally fair.
Look at you dressed, Lawrence.
Just tell us now. Don't worry about the icon, buddy.
Yeah. Get a shirt on, Lawrence.
Oh man, my son's.
All right, so thank you, Lawrence, for joining us tonight. Everyone, welcome producer Lawrence to the Lupia Webcast. You missed that, oh, Lawrence. You missed that. You missed this. You missed this live
Yes,
webcast
I
and talking
did.
to the people. Yes. Fortunately, we still have people watching us, so introduce yourselves to people who are brand new to this.
I'm Lawrence Ariardi. Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
He's watching the. You're watching YouTube. You gotta.
You gotta love-
he's talking. He's talking to the past.
This is the
You gotta
Call-In
mute
show.
your YouTube video and make sure that your Google Hangout is the one that's providing the audio. It's day one, guys.
Man, I'm like confused.
It's new. It's day one. Oh no, we're in
I'm like
trouble.
you-
Our producer's confused. Oh no. Oh no, the movie is in shambles. Oh, our producer is confused.
Get him off.
Oh man, where am I?
Assistant. PAs, we need PAs. Actually, we don't have any PAs because it's in our wish list, right, AJ? How much? Where's the PA? How much is a PA? We can't rely on the Luca Wrangler to help Lawrence. So let's see on our wish list.
It's $1 an hour.
$1 an hour. Okay, so how many PAs can that afford? All right, can anyone afford $1 right now? $1 to get one PA to help Lawrence log in to our Olympia Livecast. $1. I'm asking $1. Anyone out there?
Just throw out your address.
Yeah, follow us in Cedars Park right now and donate $1, please.
Yeah. Hey, people know that's a joke, right? $1 an hour, right? It's just.
It's actually not. I swear, real pay is happening.
But if you're gonna put money, you might as well help the PAs because actually, really, the PAs get to see all departments, so they kind of know what's happening, and they really keep. Based on all our experiences on set, they're really like you always need bodies. PAs are always the first in line.
Yeah.
And to Justin and Earl's credit, they became PAs on the test shoot, right?
Yeah.
I was Lumpia Wrangler. That was me.
You're Lumpia Wrangler.
I Lumpia wrangled as well.
I was the one making sure how hot they were.
That's right.
I had
the toaster oven.
I was keeping eye on that toaster oven. You know? It was too hot for Mark. He was like,
Lawrence needs to get invited again.
Oh, what happened?
Lawrence he hears us like 10 seconds ago, so he's gonna laugh like he's on a 10-second delay.
He's gonna laugh at a joke that we.
Watch. Hi, Lawrence. Let's time this. Hi, Lawrence. Yes, there you go. That was about 8 seconds. That was 8 seconds, right? Let's ask you a question.
Man.
Let's ask you a question, Lawrence. So, Lawrence,
Yes, sir.
What did you do today?
I tried to get on this entire time. Actually,
5 seconds.
I went to work and it was kind of like I'm an archiver, so I'm like working out and archiving kind of like a lot of the secrets of the industry here.
You realize you're in a 5-second delay. That's why we're asking this. We're listening to you 5 seconds delay. So, what was your response? Have you seen the final pitch video? Curious what your pitch.
Yes, I did.
The announcement.
Yes, I did. I thought it was.
Oh. He just disappeared mid-sentence.
Always do a wonderful job, and I'm always impressed.
Nice.
And let's see.
There we go.
I'm reading your chats to me like 5 minutes ago. So talk about the challenges of producing a test shoot.
Just getting. One of the biggest things is just getting people together. Just making sure that everybody's on time. Everybody has real lives and family lives, and as we get more and more into the industry, Mark Munoz is a family guy, which I'm really happy to hear about and respectable, and and we had to work around everybody's family schedules and their working schedules, and just getting everybody together and just finding that right moment to actually make it all happen. But when it did happen, it was just you could feel that everybody was ready to go on and just tackle the whole project all over again. I mean, you could really see it when we were actually shooting. It was really, really fun.
And what was your reaction? And like a producer, his phone rings. So, what was your reaction working with Mark Munoz?
Oh man, the guy is so genuine. He's so genuine, and just to see that he had as much excitement as we were watching him do his thing. He was so enthusiastic, and when you called, cut, or when you were asking him to do it again, he was just enthusiastic to do it again, and especially the eating the lumpia over and over, over and again.
I don't know how many he actually ate. It must have been around 10 or so.
He took them down, man, and so I thought he was gonna get tired of it, but he felt like, can I do it again? Took another bite. Yeah.
Nice. I was very proud of that.
Yeah, he really, really, really loved your stuff, man. So AJ's got it. It will be a king.
You just gotta eat now.
Subtle, AJ.
We're gonna try to tie in the You Week Now to the to this campaign. So we like I said, this is still day one, and we still have 59 more days after this to go. So we do have some stuff lined up. So if you know people who weren't a part of the original campaign, make sure introduce them to our project. Have them check out the announcement teaser. See if this is the kind of movie that they support and like. This is a total action comedy, and I don't know. It's one of those things that doing crowdfunding is it's very stressful, but we're trying to make it fun, and so we wanna kind of, because in essence we are asking for money, and so instead of kind of saying like we're always begging for money, which is always hard to do because traditionally as Filipinos, it's kind of like frowned upon sometimes, like, why are you doing a crowdfunding campaign or begging people? It's always one of those things but for us, it's if people understand how difficult it is to make a Filipino American film, or ethnic film in general. It took us 3 years, but I'm trying to go back to the original Kickstarter address that we did last night, but it's tough. It is very tough. So I always applaud all the Kickstarter backers, all 712 of them who came out to support us for the first campaign. And this was a hard decision to do a second one. I mean, me, AJ, and the whole team, we all really thought it through, the pros and cons. But after 3 years, it was hard. Meeting with people. There were ups and downs. There were a lot of meetings where I felt that despite you think about all the stuff that you've accomplished and put in your resume, and there are meetings that made you feel really small. Like what we accomplished so far didn't really mean anything, or that credibility-wise we were second class. Like this movie was second class. So that's why it was always reassuring, and that's why this announcement is big for us, because Mark Munoz gave us a shot in the arm, and he really believed in us. The Team Munoz team believed in us.
Yes.
And so it was. It gave us new life in a way when we were really down in terms of trying to find the funding for the rest of the film. I don't know. Do you feel the same way, AJ, Lawrence?
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, it's not like we've just been, not doing work, and it's, there has been a lot of work, seeking funding and putting pitches together, and it's tough, I mean, you really gotta work it, and it's tough with the ambitious project like ours, but it's something we believe in, but it's definitely. I mean, there's a reason why there's not a lot of movies like this. It's really hard. So we're putting it out there, and one of the reasons to go to crowdfunding is because we're like, hey man, let's continue to shoot something. Let's. I feel that people will still, support us. Let's tell them what's been going on. To be very transparent. Announcing Mark Munoz with this crowdfunding campaign is huge, and it shows that hey, we're making progress here. We got him on board. So, yeah, it's definitely been a process, but we're still here. We could have easily just let it wither away, but no, we're pushing this. So.
Yeah, well, one of the biggest things that we all believe in the project. We certainly we have full belief in what the movie is about and what it's capable and what it's going to reach out to. I mean, it is a very layered film, and it offers so much to the community, and the opportunity to actually see our community deliver a film on such an entertaining, with a lot of entertaining value and just a lot of great visuals and the opportunity just to shine. And it's just wonderful to see someone like Mark, who has this great energy about him and this great attitude about him, and of course his talent and his capability to really see how much we believe in the film. And he saw that, and he was able to take this ride with us. I mean, I got to say that test shoot was a blessing, and he's been a great blessing to actually come along with the ride. And it was just a smile. I just remember the smiles from Mark that day when he was doing his role, when he was doing the stunts, and when he was doing the fight choreography, even just eating the lumpia. He was just so in the moment, and he firmly believed in just everything that we pitched the film about. And it just for everybody out there, just to let you know, this is a great film, and it is meant to go on, and it needs to go on, and it's such a blessing to have Mark, because he's going to bring this to life in the places where pass right along with the magic that he delivers, and it's going to be something. It's going to be really, really, really something. So
yeah.
But we keep on pushing. We keep on pushing.
Yes. Amen. All right. Justin and Earl are we're kind of like they're getting a dose of like how hard these kind of films are. We kind of knew that this film was going to be hard to begin with, so it wasn't for the original Kickstarter. It was kind of like we had an idea what kind of movie we wanted to make, and then once the script was completed, it was a totally different, bigger film than what we imagined. So yes, the good thing about after 3 years is that the script is completed. Well, a draft is complete. Drafts. We're shooting draft, and I'm going to work a rewrite before we shoot in January. But it is to the point where obviously people are excited about it. Mark attached himself based on the script, and we have another surprise casting that we're going to announce slowly throughout this 60-day campaign. So Mark is just really the first announcement.
I'm excited. I don't even know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh, I have to give a shout out to Justin and Earl. I mean, really, Justin and Earl helped myself and Bernard Badian. We also had Lily Perolis, also one of the associate producers, who we attended a lot of these script meetings we did. And anyone who was following us saw we had the time where all the cards were on the wall, trying to break down the beats and the acts. And I mean, I remember what we had planned before, and there were certain twists and stuff that we knew what we wanted to make. But I think the movie kind of veered off. Do you remember any of this, Justin, Earl, what it was before? Without saying, of course we don't want to give away too much. But
I
do you remember
very distinctly the cards on the wall.
Yeah. No, it reminded me of, if anybody watched Heroes Season 1, it kind of looked like what Hero had, and like just these strings that are connecting, and I just kind of remember going like, that's a lot of movie, and it's manageable, but certainly like not more than I thought we had. So, but definitely definitely like fun to see where what you wanted and how much you really wanted to do. But
Yeah,
definitely,
it was cool. Like the scale of it was just like, man, and when you say it was a wall, it was an entire wall.
Yeah.
So I was like, that is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, really, Bernard. Again, this was my first time tackling. I wrote the original Olympia movie feature, but that was like, still a senior in high school, writing it on, printing on dot matrix printers and stuff. But back then, I had a lot of free time. Back then, but I think this time out, it was kind of getting Bernard to help me out and really flesh out in terms of the process and really being patient with the process. I think that was the key for me, being patient with that process. Because for me, I just want to dive in already and just get the final thing and get the answer. And so to really kind of like nail down each beat and which character was going on, which from the original, big question, which of the original cast or original characters was going to come back for the film was a big deal, because not only was it had to be organic to the story, but we didn't want to just kind of throw people in and stuff, because it's not like we're doing a Marvel film or like all these characters all said, oh hey, it's Little Dog. Wait, who's Little Dog again? Or who like who's Zeus? So it was kind of a it was kind of letting that go and just thinking of a cool story, and then whatever got us excited. And I particularly remember one thing that Justin, or I think both of you guys, we did in one of our meetings. And I don't mind revealing this, about a Lumpia gun. And I was like, we did Lumpia gun. It was kind of like we were just joking around, and they're like, wait a minute, what if there was a Lumpia gun?
One of the first meetings that me and Justin had on our own was we just sat down and we're like, hey, let's think of every weapon possible we could make with Lumpia.
Yeah.
So
that was that was me and Earl's personal meeting that we did on our own, and I think we weren't half of it we're like, I don't know how we're gonna pull any of this off, but it was just fun coming up with really ridiculous Lumpia weapons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there some that didn't make the script? I mean, some of these crazy weapons.
I think some of them were just too I don't know how anyone was gonna make any of this stuff happen.
A lot of it. Well, I know my one note was we shouldn't it's got to be. I mean, come on, the fact that it's a guy throwing Lumpia and making whatever as a weapon, it's already kind of ridiculous already. But not make it too much where there's got to be a little groundedness to it, that concept. So it was so I already said no to other food. No, nothing else. No adobo villain guy. No, none of that stuff.
No adobo.
It has to. Yeah, we're not. It was just imagine this guy who was in his own Batman world, and unlike instead of using the Batman as the icon, that was his thing. He just happened to find himself attracted to the Lumpia icon. So what would that be like?
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I think it works, man. I mean, of all the Filipino foods you can turn into a weapon, I mean, lumpia, it makes the most sense.
Yeah.
The projectile.
Yeah, because I mean, it, and then all the other foods will just kind of be awkward to throw as a weapon.
Yeah. I mean,
look, Pancit. Oh.
Clog your orifices.
It's funny because it's I know the theme of the film is I mean there is a more serious theme that's always been an underlining thing, even though it's a comic book film and a comedy. So it's always interesting to see some of the comments I read today. And it kind of almost is. It does kind of how do I describe this? It kind of shows some of the themes come to life when I see some of the comments. I don't know if that makes sense. It's very I don't really want to go in detail about it, because we can go deep in this conversation about the difference between Filipino culture and Filipino American culture.
Right.
Any comments? Let's check out the comments. Did we get no one wants the free poster today? No free poster?
No free poster.
I don't think people know. Do we have to post that somewhere, Pat?
Hey, I'm not on Kickstarter. I like to think we're Kickstarter veterans. It was so much easier on Kickstarter. I mean, I'm not knocking on Seed and Spark. They're just this is our first time doing it, so of course it's natural for us to kind of feel kind of like, okay, so how do we do this again? And what does
filling that out.
Yeah.
What?
Lawrence, are you talking back from the future again? I'm trying to. It got quiet all of a sudden. All right. So again, to reiterate, if you put in at least $25 today, you will get a free 11 by 17 poster of the Lumpia Wrecking Machine, the awesome graphic that we posted today. But if you happen to be also a return backer from the original Back That Lumpia Kickstarter campaign, that poster will be signed by Mark Munoz, and we will ship it out in a couple of weeks, regardless of what happens to the campaign.
Yeah.
That's good. So, but that offer is only good until the end of this.
Till tonight.
LumpiaCast. Yeah. Once we stop broadcast, it's no more. That offer's gone. We'll have another offer. We'll have another deal for the next week or whatever. But let's we're trying to get people to start early, or so follow us, or even I think what wish list are we? We're focusing tonight on Lumpia wrangling, right? Because Justin, you were a Lumpia wrangler, and I just wanted to tell the people, folks out there, how was it being a Lumpia wrangler for the test shoot?
A learning experience. One of the things about being a Lumpia wrangler was, I'm not joking, figuring out the temperature the Lumpia had to be for Mark to eat. And I remember one of the first ones, one of the first ones they put in front of him, he touched it and went, "There's no way I'm putting that in my mouth. It's way too hot." Like, it was burning. So I think we had to lower the temperature on the toaster oven where the Lumpia was keeping warm. Another one was to keep an eye out because people smell Lumpia, and someone might figure at some point, so when can I, take?
I think it was smelling so good during the shoot that somebody was actually looking for a Filipino place in the area to buy lumpia, like for lunch.
Yeah, because you were the bouncer, right? You were the Lumpia bouncer, right, Earl? You were like protecting the cooked Lumpia.
I was protecting it. I was with my expert fisticuffs skills.
No, don't eat. This is a prop.
And it's also the fake one, right? I think I was in charge of the fake one too. Like
the fake
Lumpia. This was the true diva on the set. These fake Lumpias.
The hero Lumpias.
That is so convincing.
So let's welcome our main star here, Lumpia Prop. All right. Any questions for the fake Lumpia Prop here? The star of the announcing teaser, the one that kind of. So any questions were taken up in your comments on the Google page or the YouTube page? You want to say hi? You're reunited, Justin, with your Lumpia.
No, it got weird after the shoot. We probably should.
Hi. Someone down behind you.
How's it going? Someone didn't accept my Facebook request.
I was so asleep.
It's still held there, right? Like it still says, it's canceled, huh? Like,
no, she canceled. Yeah. That's fine. Whatever.
That's not cool.
Probably because the Lumpia didn't like my pocket. It's mostly stayed in my jacket pocket throughout most of the shoot until Mark needed it. So.
If you see one Lumpia, of course, there's always another one to join it. So they always So it's like Full House. When they had the twins, the Olsen twins. You always have one taking over the other. So when one has to come on, the other one takes a break. Because there are Lawrence. There are union rules, right? There's like Lumpia.
That's right. 4 hours for one Lumpia, 4 hours for the other.
So. See, these are the things we deal with when we have to deal with food. Like food has to be prepped and look. They're divas. They have to look shiny. It's just hard. Animals, babies, they have nothing on lumpia.
On lumpia, nothing.
Yeah, yeah.
Ultimate.
Lumpia. It's weird because people keep correcting me like it's lumpia, it's not lumpia. So whatever.
Yeah. No, it's okay.
Wait,
It's like
so
neither
it's
and neither, either, neither. Okay, cool. I got
It's
it.
2 syllables, not 3. Is that what it is?
I don't know. Hey, viewers out there, if you're listening to this, lumpia, is it 2 syllables, 1 syllable? Is it lumpia?
That's our.
We need to know, because if we're going to say this, we've been saying this for so long, and we've been doing it wrong. I think this is also one of the main topics. Again, we're talking about Filipino and Filipino-American culture, right? So this is an argument that it's like politics. This is something that will never. Everyone has a different opinion. It's never going to get settled, right? Yeah. People just start defriending each other, based on their beliefs on, is it lumpia or lumpia? Lumpia? Lumpia. It's like, can we just get along and just, eat?
Eat.
Yeah.
No, Team Valor. I mean,
It's our Amboy. We're Amboys, man. Our Amboy.
I know, and
Amboys.
I'm sure there are people watching this right now who are just like, this Philams and Filipino Chamorro over here, producer Filipino Chamorro.
Yeah. No, but I'm glad. Actually, what was in that lumpia that Mark had was sinigang.
Yes.
The real one, the one he ate, the one he actually.
Yeah, the ones he was eating. Yeah, correct. And I gotta give a shout out to AC Barral. I had his sinigang lumpia, as well as Jan de Peralta, who had his sinigang lumpia in our lumpia invitational, which we did back in 2013. So
I remember
I had to put some good stuff in there.
That was delicious. There was some mean lumpia there.
I think that. What's that?
That's what kept Mark around. He said, if this is all I have to eat, then I'm staying.
Nice.
I mean, honestly, Mark had it good, because the original lumpia, Carlos, Carlos, we would use those shoots as pranks. We would every day. He never knew what would be in that lumpia. One time with mango beans, and then time we did skin sausage. I think it's a story we've shared so many times, but it was like whatever that was leftovers from the night previously, because we were in a hurry to cook. Our brother would wrap it up, like dump it all in the lumpia, deep fry it. So it could be like, usually it was mango beans, and then it was being a sausage, and then we had a lot of outtakes where he was like spit it out. Yeah, it was. He would never know what was in it. That's why he would always kind of like do a double take, like. Let's smell it first. It was like, and I think that's where it came from. It was supposed to be like this, eating it, but then he just got, it was like, that's
all this tension because he was actually scared of what was inside.
Yeah, he was scared.
Hold back his reaction.
So of course we're talking about. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, what's the question?
Oh, I was gonna say, what was the What was the lumpia that everyone was afraid of to eat on the first lumpia?
Well, the only one who ate it, of course, was Carlos who played Kuya. But there were other scenes also on the tennis court where after they get hit by the lumpia, we had to put the lumpia in their mouths while they're lying in the tennis court. So they didn't have to bite it, but like it was. We always had takes where it was really one long Shanghai, because we're so lazy we didn't cut it in like pieces. So it would be like one long piece. But because we were running short on lumpia supply that day, we would kind of like share it, like on the, and then we would flip it over. So like one end, okay, we need to flip it to the other side, and we put it in his mouth. Oh. Yeah, no, but they would never double dip on the same side. It would be on opposite sides. And I think you've seen the outtake with the late Brian Lucas, who he had it in his mouth, and then it fell down, and then we have to do it again. And he just picked it up, blew it, and put it back in his mouth. we actually but we didn't fall on the ground because we had saran wrap that we would like put on the tennis court floors just in case it would fall. So on the take, it looks like it fell on the ground. He picked it up and put it in his mouth, but reality, what happened? It fell on the saran wrap. Picked it up and put it in.
God!
I didn't know that. So you were being some kind of like sort of like sanitation.
There was some kind of
Yeah, but you know, the thing is,
management
there are better and easier ways to do that. And myself and my brother Dar, we would just kind of come up with again like whatever we had, and you know, we never bought anything. I mean, for example, like the boom mic was always on it started out with just a long poster tube that we would stick a karaoke mic around a cardboard poster tube. So that would be our boom stick, you know. And then we figured like a long poster tube, but as we used it, of course, it would bend. So like the cardboard would kind of like look all kind of like, you know. So my brother who played hockey, I mean, he had a hockey stick, and it was brilliant. He just took the hockey stick. It already had that little arch, right? He would just tape the karaoke mic on the hockey stick, and there you go. You had and you wrapped the wire around the hockey stick, and there you go. That was our boom mic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who's karaoke mic? Was it yours? Was it your mom's?
It was. We had it. Yeah, we had like those two multiplex, you know, karaoke machines.
Minus one.
With an orange cover.
That's it.
We would use that for voiceovers. We would we did this toy transformer animation, and we would use those as voiceovers.
Oh no
good
way!
Good times at Kid Heroes neighborhood back then.
When you made your transformation effects.
What was that? You cut out.
Your Transformer sound effects, Pat.
Yeah.
Transformer sound effects.
That's awesome.
I lost my train of thought. Oh, so we were talking about Carlos Bayon, and you know, as great as this announcement was today of announcing Mark Munoz, the flip side of that was really the news of like actually replacing the original Kuya with what Carlos calls Kuya 2.0. So he gave a really great soundbite when we interviewed him and for a pitch video. And I think that was very important because you know, we're all family. All the original cast are all family, and it was tough. You know, I mean, you know, I'm sure a lot of the original cast is probably watching this right now, and they're all probably looking, who's next? Who's gonna get cut out next and replaced? I had to write an email just explaining the. You know, because really that meeting with Carlos took place at Lucky Chances with myself and my brother, because you know we went to high school together, and it was very tough. I mean, Lucky Chances is located in Colma. For anyone who's you know been to Colma, watched Colma musical, it's a dead city, right? And so it really felt you know like we were mourning going there because we knew already what we were gonna tell Carlos that we had plans. Telling him that we were interested in trying, you know, Mark Munoz was actually interested in being part of the project. But it was a very, I haven't really told a lot of people at the meeting, and you know, it's I guess I don't mind sharing what happened. I mean, there's always, you know, food is always a great way to have these kind of meetings, and you know, in Lucky Chances they have the silogs and everything, so we had breakfast and silogs and. You know, kind of ease the pain. We told him, and you know, of course, you know, it was very hard to explain to him that you know we were replacing him, but we weren't letting him go. We still wanted to be part of the project. If you're a Bay Area guy, I'm a Warriors fan, so I had to explain to him in basketball Warriors terms, like we're asking you to be like Andre Iguodala. You know, he was a starter. He was let go. He was put on the bench. We want you to put you on the bench. You know, and so hopefully take it for the team. You're still part of us. You're still going to play, still have a role. But hopefully once this movie is completed, you'll win the MVP Finals award at the finals, you know, and be the MVP of this thing. So that was kind of like the the terms we were talking about. It's very tough. I'm laughing, but it's still tough. Even when we had to shoot the interview, it was tough to kind of bring that up because as happy as we are to have Mark Munoz join us, it was sad to, you know, see Carlos go. But we all understood this is a it's tough when you do these kind of decisions, business related and families involved, right? I felt like the Godfather in Alfredo in a way, you know. It's like.
Oh man, I mean, he got the movie to where it is. I mean, he's that symbol. You know, he's like the original logo. You know, that's Carlos. So I mean.
Yeah, it's not Manny Pacquiao. Everyone always kept saying it's Manny Pacquiao, Pac-Man. That's not him.
Yeah. Oh man. No, but I mean, you know, it's yeah. Carlos isn't he's be around.
Yeah, he's not forgotten. He's part of it.
Yes, yeah, for sure. So, no, I mean.
So we're at with comments. I don't know. I'm picking on you, AJ, because you're the check out what's on the boards right now.
Yeah. Jonathan Wandog said so many dark mothers on my screen. Yeah.
Justin, I'm like super light compared to.
Exactly, that's what he said. He said, Justin, that fool is as hell. Followed it up and said, damn, I gotta go, but it was funny hearing about how you guys shut lumpias in your mouths. Kind of like how our PTs in our 08. I'm 12. Later, guys. Yeah, so he had a little follow-up comment. Who else? We have Gerald saying, you know, if he was on set, he'd empty the tray of lumpias. Rodney, what's up, Rodney? Saying congrats on the casting of Mark. What else we got here? That's all the latest.
And I guess this is a good break to remind you, like, if anyone who puts in at least $25 tonight, you'll get a free poster. So, nope, we don't have anything yet. Anyway.
Should we share that, like, on Facebook or something?
Oh, I thought you were posting on Facebook.
Okay.
Okay, you know what? That's what we're missing on our wish list, AJ. We need a social media coordinator.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's part of production. That's part of production crew, right? Social media.
Yes.
What is the breakdown of this? I like a. AJ, you're like in how many pictures here? My God. Training, a PA, media management.
AJ represents all crew. That's what I caught that.
I'm going off of what's on my laptop here, you know. So like that
He's
shot
like
of
Minion.
that shot of me in the debut shirt as a PA. Fun. Training. I look pretty weak over there, so I figure it looks like I need training. And the mystery Hollywood actor. I mean. That's obviously like my picture from the Seed and Spark profile. So.
But AJ is not the mystery Hollywood actor.
Exactly. Yeah. So you see the obvious.
Yeah. So part of the fun of this campaign is we're slowly unveiling what we have planned. Of course, today was the big announcement. Mark Munoz is the Mystery Rescue Machine, Clea 2.0. We have a mystery Hollywood actor here that we're working behind the scenes, and we're hoping we can reveal that. Sometime during the 60 days. We have 2 months. So, which day will be? Just tune in. Maybe it might be in the next Lumpia cast. Who knows? But that won't happen unless we actually put some. How much does he cost? How much does the mystery Hollywood actor cost?
$15,000.
15,000. Holy smoly! Are you sure that's not you, AJ?
Maybe.
I kind of have a question.
Yes.
Because like on this the breakdown page, it says contribute and then it says loan. Is like loan like equipment and stuff? Oh yeah, I guess so.
Yes. Yeah. So we determine the dollar amount of that. So if someone wants to loan us their camera, and we see that it's worth like $1,000, we'll attribute that monetary value to that loan, and that'll go towards our goal. However, loans can't make any more than 40% of the campaign. So because everyone can't just loan you everything, and plus you're not getting any money for that. So, but yeah, loans. I mean, it makes sense in terms of like cameras and locations, wardrobe. I guess you can loan people some wardrobes. Yeah. Food. I guess that's where like restaurants would donate their food and services. Lighting gear can certainly be loaned. Grip department. Production crew, I guess, but I don't know. We're not really going to do that. Media management, as far as hard drives, yeah, for sure. Cinematography, not really. PA training, not really. So there's certain things. I mean, if it's like a tangible object, sure, we can attribute a dollar amount to that. So,
I got it.
People out there, if they got equipment,
Oh.
Oh.
Hey.
What's up, guys?
Everyone, Here we go. Mark, we got you. Welcome.
Yeah, I'm live.
Is this your first live webcast? You're live. Say hi to everyone, all the Lupia supporters out there.
What's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, man?
Guys. Yeah. Good to see you guys.
Yo.
All right, Mark. So we're going to do a roll call for Mark here, just so that he knows who's on here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of us. You know me, I'm the director. Patrick, Patricio, AJ.
What's up? Co-producer, editor.
What's up, AJ?
And Lumpia, the Lumpia cook.
That's right.
Yeah, the synagogue.
The synagogue lumpia, dude, that was on point.
Not my recipe. Those are the chefs I work with. But yeah, glad you like that.
So good, bro. The double lumpia was good too.
Awesome.
We have Lawrence, the producer, of course. Lawrence, where you at? Lawrence.
Hey, good to see you, Mark.
Hey, Lawrence, what's up?
Lawrence is in this weird 5-second delay, so he'll take 5 seconds to answer your questions.
Oh, okay.
And of course, we have our associate producers, or love to call ass prods here. We have Earl here. Earl's in the house.
What's up, Earl?
How's it going, man?
How you doing, man?
And then we have Justin. Justin also, who was at the test shoot. They were your Lumpia Wranglers. We call them Lumpia Wranglers too. So they were.
What's up, Justin?
Oh, wow.
He's delayed too.
Yeah.
I think everyone's feeling awe that you joined us today, and we're spending Monday night with us.
It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm excited, man. I'm excited for this.
Yeah. No. Hey, number one, we didn't exactly break the internet, but a lot of Filipinos almost broke the community internet here, so it's pretty. The announcement was we got a lot of comments and stuff. I don't know. Have you heard of anything? Has anyone reached out to you about like what?
I actually haven't been on my phone or my social media all day. I've been busy. I just got back from wrestling practice right now, so I haven't even checked my social media. So after this, I'm gonna check out everything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's see. We're trying to tweet that you've joined us, just so our audience is actually growing now since you joined us, which is not a surprise. So the first things first, let's talk, Mark, about. I mean, we shot this test shoot back in, I think, a couple months ago. And just talk about the experience of just being on set. I know you were on tell the people your movie experience before being in our test shoot, but other films.
Oh, okay. I actually was on Here Comes the Boom with Kevin James, and it was a with Happy Madison Group and with all those guys. Those guys are just awesome, and I got to hang out with Kevin James at my gym and got to train with him and show him some moves and stuff for the film. And then when I got on set, it was actually it was really cool to see all the production part of the film, because I've never been on that side of making or being on that side of the film production. I've always been on the other side, seeing the finished product. So yeah, it was awesome to be there, and just to see the the stunts and how they like punch people, and you make it like so dramatic that it actually looks like a real punch. But that stuff was actually really cool, and we got to do that on the set. It was really cool to be able to do that, and I'm excited to do that more.
Well, I have some special guests here who were dying to say hello to you. They haven't. They miss you actually. So this is a prop lumpia. Say what's up, babe.
Yeah, I can't wait to throw you.
Well, but these were the ones you couldn't eat though that day.
That's
day,
right. That's right. Couldn't eat those.
The one thing in one of my favorite videos, I need to put the playlist up, was the wrecking ball, wrecking machine video you did of the spoof on Miley Cyrus. And when I watched that video, people are watching this Loopycast, just go on YouTube and search it. But Mark did a really hilarious parody of the Miley Cyrus wrecking ball, and it was. I mean, when I saw that, I really got this guy. He can definitely have fun. He can just make fun of himself and just have fun. Right. It was cool.
That's right, man. I've always been like that, man. For me, it took us. It was supposed to that shoot was only supposed to take like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Mm-hmm. But I was laughing so much, it took me like 3.5, 4 hours. It was double the time. And, it was fun, though, man. It was fun making it. It was fun. I'm like, how you want me to do it? You want me to do it like this? Or like I was doing different positions on the wrecking balls, kind of the heavy bag. That was so it was fun, man. It was fun to shoot. It was awesome.
Yeah, and then let's see. You're originally from the Bay Area, so that's what's unique about it. You're just like most of the original cast, just from the Bay Area too, growing up in Vallejo, right?
Yep, V-Town, baby.
V-Town.
V-Town, California. That's where I'm from.
Yeah. And talk about life in general after the MMA.
Yeah, so right now I'm kind of just exploring different options. I'm doing a lot of speaking engagements. I've actually done my anti-bullying campaign that I've been doing for a few years now, and kind of branching out and doing that a little bit more. I spoke at different camps, Christian camps, and different other camps to do just to inspire young kids and just make sure I point them in the right direction, tell my story and how I was bullied and all that, and how you can rise above adversity and have success thereafter. So that's what I'm doing, and also doing branching out and doing coaching wrestling a little bit more with my kids club and the high school wrestling, and I'm actually doing something pretty cool with my wrestling website, gonna stream videos and stuff and have that available for people around the world to be able to take advantage of my knowledge in wrestling, for jiu-jitsu, wrestling for MMA, and wrestling just for wrestling inside high school and college and everything like that. So that's the kind of stuff I want to do. Wow, thanks for that ovation, man. I appreciate that.
Very commendable. Very commendable. So I think the main question, especially with the announcement that came on today and seeing the trailer, I think maybe one of the few questions people have is, what are the reasons? I'm reading this off the questions here listed. So what are the reasons for taking on this kind of project? Why Lumpia 2?
After seeing the script and talking with you guys, it's right up my alley, man. I mean, it's exactly who I am. I'm Kuya. I'm basically that guy that got bullied, and I didn't exactly throw lumpias at people, but You're
the one that got lumpia thrown at, basically.
That's right. That's right. And so, I got bullied, and I I'm definitely that guy that can look back on my bullying incidences and see how it shaped and molded me into the guy I am today. So, now I want to help other people and make sure that that this bullying issue isn't kind of brushed underneath the rug. That we kind of just expose it and see what we can do to resurrect the kids that are getting bullied and shine some light on this dark situation. So after seeing the script and I want to be able to kind of transition into different things as well, and so let's see, and I'm pretty pumped about this being a Filipino American movie where we can definitely show our culture and basically how I grew up too, man. This is me. I used to roll lumpia with my mom, and I used to eat it all the time. So to be able to throw it is another thing, man. So and then beat people up. That's what I like to do, man.
So obviously you didn't get the memo that we've changed your character to a pancit man now. It's not Lumpia anymore. You're wearing it like a wig, pancit on your head.
It's like a camouflage master, right?
That was the announcement today, Mark. You didn't watch it this morning? It was like pancit man. It's like that was the trailer today. It was like Mark Munoz is a pancit, the wrecking machine.
That's funny.
How do you beat lumpia?
You punch it. You
punch it. Yes.
You punch it.
Yes.
I know that.
Oh man.
I did not see that coming.
I saw that coming a long time ago, man.
That's why you're on this team, Mark. That's why.
You're a fighter, man. You're good at anticipating moves, Mark.
That's right.
That's what you do. Yeah.
That's what I do, man. That's what I do.
All right. Let's see. So, you guys have any questions? Earl, Justin, Lawrence, AJ. Any questions for Mark while we have him here? We're gonna wrap up in 10 minutes here. For 10.
Oh, I mean, I just have a comment. I mean, like I posted a picture today of when I first met you at a Pistahan in 2013 when we kicked off the campaign, and like already, I just kind of felt like, dude, this is just like he's like a homie. He's like one of us, and again, it's just that perfect fit. And every time, I've mentioned it or after we've announced, that's what everyone's saying. It's like, dude, Mark's a good people, man. So I think. It's a good fit, man. So it's awesome to have you, man.
Oh man, it's great to just be here, and thank you for including me, AJ. And for me, it's an honor to be able to be in a movie like this, man. I mean, it's basically who I am, man. I mean, this is all me, man. So I'm not gonna be acting, dude. This is straight up for real.
Earl, you got a question?
Yeah. If you could eat any lumpia for the rest of your life, which would it be? Would it be like Shanghai, Sariwa?
Oh man, Shanghai is what I've been growing up. I grew up eating Shanghai lumpia and vegetable lumpia, but man, when I tasted that sinigang lumpia, man, oh man, dude. Yeah. Hey, you need to make some adobo lumpia too.
Okay.
Hey, Mark, you're pretty spoiled in the test shoot because the original Kuya Carlos in the original film, we played pranks on him. We would like put all kinds of different units on the lumpia. I was explaining the story. Like sometimes it would be mungo beans we stuff in there. Sometimes it would be Vienna sausage.
Hey, bro, I would not even like flinch. I grew up on Vienna sausage. I grew up on mungo. I grew up on caracare, dinigon, everything you put in there, bro. I'm gonna eat it up.
We remember that. We remember that because hey, Wrangler, keep that in mind.
Put some spam in there. Some put some chicken koale, anything you want to put, dude.
Sounds like Mark is gay for anything. Hey, Justin, you got a question?
if someone how the temperature. What's your preferred lumpia temperature to eat?
Preferred lumpia temperature.
Like how, like so you can eat it on set, for the future lumpia wrangler.
Oh man, for me, I can eat it cold. I can eat it warm. I just can't eat it to where it burns my tongue, man. And if it burns my tongue, I'm gonna have to throw it at somebody. For real.
So now we know how to motivate you to throw with an anger, with a vengeance,
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Producer,
I can eat it anyway, man. I love lumpia anyway.
Producer Lawrence, you got a question? Anything?
Yeah. So, Mark, this is your chance to be a superhero. Captain America's got his shield. Batman's got his batarang. Are we going to see you develop your own signature lumpia move coming up?
Yeah, man. Shoot, I'm actually in training right now as we speak, man. I'm trying to throw sticks like they're lumpia. So watch. I'll show you my little thing in the yard. Man, throwing sticks.
So that's why we also have a prop department as part of the wish list, Lumpia Lovers. So there's a prop department there. So.
That's right. That's right.
I think before we leave, we do want to announce something while Mark is here. This week is Comic-Con at San Diego. I know myself is going. I think all of us here is going actually. AJ, Earl, Justin, Lawrence, we're all going to Comic-Con this week, right?
Yep.
Wow. I just thought of it. We're going to nerd out. But tomorrow morning, we are going to release our Comic-Con exclusive dedicated to this Lumpia Wrecking Machine campaign here for Lumpia 2. And it is a drawing by our pioneer Filipino-American comic book artist, Will Spartaccio. Will Spartaccio, who's known in the 90s, known for drawing X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, drawing Wetworks, nerds. Help me out here, Earl. Who else? What is Will Spartaccio?
He's done Iron Man. He's drawn Batman.
Dang. For real deal, man. Yeah.
And he's also one of the founders of Image Comics. So Image Comics, for all the people there. Welsh is a big Lumpia supporter, really good friend of us here, and I can't reveal what the drawing looks like, but you guys have seen it. Earl, Justin, who's seen it? What do you guys think about it?
It's pretty awesome.
It looks really cool.
I had to change out my pants afterwards.
It was really embarrassing for Earl.
Keep your lumpia in your pants. This is a different kind of lumpia. Hello. It's a family Google Cast.
Yeah.
Hey, don't expose the lumpia, bro. Don't be doing that.
That's a different campaign. So tomorrow morning, today was our day one of releasing the announcement trailer. So again, tomorrow morning we're going to release exactly. So if you're going to Comic-Con, we're going to provide instructions how to get your free giveaway exclusive, showing Mark Munoz as Kuya, but drawn by Will Spartaccio, which is already really cool. So if you're going to be at Comic-Con, you're lucky. And if you're not going to Comic-Con, find someone who's going to Comic-Con so they can get you this exclusive. We only have a limited amount out there, and so and I think we're going to try to get some signed by Will's. And Wish is going to be there, so you can actually have him sign one side of it. On the flip side, maybe when you meet Mark Munoz, you can get him to sign the other side, and there you go. You have an ultimate flip side. One side, Will Spartaccio. On the other side, you have the Mark Munoz thing. So that's for the nerds out there, the Lumpia lover nerds. But it's also a really cool gift and something that Will Spartaccio donated. So we want to give him a shout out here. All right, Mark, it's a pleasure having you on board. This is going to be the first of the many times we're going to see you, and we are proud. We are very happy, ecstatic, really, to have you on board for Lumpia 2. And I can't. I told you this in the test shoot so many times, but I really thank you. You really gave us when people didn't really believe with us and we were kind of losing faith in the project and stuff. You gave us a kick in the a shot in the arm and gave us new life. So I thank you.
Hey, man, it's my pleasure, man. Yeah, this is gonna be exciting.
Yeah.
I'm super pumped about it, and you know it's gonna be great, man. Can't wait.
Cool. So everyone, let's give a round of applause to Mark. We're gonna about to leave here. Thank you again, Mark.
Yeah, thank you guys, man. I'm excited to spend a lot of time with you guys and throw lumpia at you guys.
What was that? I'm sorry, what was that? Wait, at us? Wait, hold on, Mark. Wait, what happened?
I'm practicing my moves, Lawrence. I'm practicing my moves. You could be my partner, man.
One man, how to throw lumpia.
I gotta be practicing my dodging.
Mouth right here.
Alright. That concludes our day one of our Loopy Wrecking Machine campaign. Thank you, AJ. Thank you, Earl. Thank you, Justin, Lawrence, and of course, Mark Munoz for joining us tonight. Reminder that you can now, if you haven't watched it already, go online right now. You can go to lovethatlumpia.com, lovethatlumpia.com, or you can watch it right there, the announcement trailer. And then you could also see our pitch video and also give you an update of what's happening with the film. So this film we're closer to it being a reality, and enjoy the ride, guys. This is going to be a fun journey as we head to our winter shoot for a real shoot in the movie. We're all excited. So,
that's what's up.
Thank you guys. Love that lumpia, everyone.
Love that lumpia, baby.
Good night.